Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Don's Hot Rod Garage. Big Don with you. Do a very small video, just a Happy Father's Day video to all the dads out there making it happen. So, Happy Father's Day. All right, I'll walk around and show you what I did today. Sunday, the June 18th, 2023. So, let's check it out. So, I moved this gasser over here today. I'm trying to make up my mind what I want to do with this car. So I feel like I've had my fun with this car, but breaking up's hard to do. So I moved that car over there today. And I got the convertible sitting over here. I want to start working on that car. My kids are bugging me, and it's just time to slap that car together. Try not to cut no corners, just slap the old car together, get it running. So let's see if the garage door will participate. There we go. Now for me, this has been a dream of mine for a long time, to pop the garage door and see all three Tri5 Nomads in here. 55, 56, 57 over in the corner. And I drove the 56 around today, just a little bit, real slow, about 15 miles an hour around the block. So I still have not heard what my brother was telling me happened. He said when he was driving the car, it was a big thunk and it almost brought the car to a stop. So he slowed down and just kind of nursed it home. And that's where it sat for the last 3 years. Now, when I drove it around today, I was going real slow, like 15 miles an hour, because I'm not trying to tear nothing up. I just want to hear what he heard. And I didn't hear no big clunks, but it's got an awful growl sound to it coming from the back. And like right there, if I wanted to push it back, you can't even barely push the car. So that's telling me a bearing or something's went bad. But I got some axles over there. You see them in the corner. Them are just spares. I got another set of axles. I've got an open rear end. I've got a positive rear end. So I'm hoping right where it sits right there, I can jack it up and pull the axles out, and we'll dig into that hopefully sometime this week to where I can get that car running. Because this car right here runs and drives absolutely fantastic. This one runs great. That one's just sitting over there. But this is pretty much how this is going to stay, because, you know, at the end of the day, this is like, for me and a lot of other people, but for me, you know, guys, I was thinking about it today. I'm 45, and I have spent every day of my life on earth around a Tri5 Chevy. There's never been one day in my life that I have not been around a Tri5 Chevy. So when I could open the garage and see a 55, a 56, and a 57 Nomad, if they never get any better than this, it's mission accomplished for me. And one guy, you know, I've been reading the comments. I just haven't had a chance to get back to him and respond to him. I've just been too busy. He said, sell them all and buy a perfect one, you know. Well, this is my response. These cars aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me. Shiny paint causes stress, causes a lot of issues. You paint a car, then your chrome looks junk, your window seals. I mean, before you know it, you got the whole car tore apart. And if this car was beautiful, it wouldn't make me any happier than how it is right now. So, to each their own, you know. I guess that was my little rant. But I showed that sticker on the last video. Super cool old Nomad sticker. If you was part of the National Nomad Club. And my brother Matt had gave me this. I was saving it for this car when it come home. Because if you was part of that club back then, that's where they told you to put the sticker in the bottom left corner. So I got one for that one for this one. I need one for that one. Maybe I could find somebody that has an old one, or, you know, can make me one. And I've been over it a few different times on these Nomads, but a 55 has a lot of unique stuff down the side of it that makes a 55 Nomad, you know, what it is, you know, other than the roof and the tailgate. But on a 56 Nomad, the only thing on the side that is different from, like, say, a two-door hardtop is your paint dividers right there. See how they kick up almost like a dog leg backwards? And then it's got this little piece of finishing trim right here. See that? A 55 and a 57 don't have it. But that was how they two-toned it on a 56, that little piece of trim. And I believe they make that, but these, as far as I know, they don't remake. And they're, last time I seen them, for a nice pair, they was about $800 for both sides. But, you know, they only come on a 56 Nomad, so if you're desperate and you need them, you better pony it up, because you might not find them again. And on a 57 Nomad, as far as the side stainless, there's absolutely nothing unique on that. That's all common to a two-door hardtop, two-door convertible, two-door sedan. It's all the same. So I guess kind of as each year went by, they kind of, you know, I guess 55 was obviously the first year, but that was by far the most unique and special. And then 56, the paint dividers. And then the 57, everything's common. So I was able to get these today. You may or may not know what they're off of, but they're off of like a Pontiac GTA. Anytime I can find them wheels. I grew up driving Cutlasses and, you know, Monte Carlos. Them was always hard to find. So my neighbor was like, he was like, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? And I'm like, yeah, let me go check them out. Because they come in gold, black, and gunmetal gray. I've never had a set of gold ones. I've had the black ones and the gray ones. So now I've had the gold ones. And I'll just keep them. You never know. Might get another Turbo Regal or something like that. I just had a Turbo Regal a couple years ago that I had them on. So, you know, I'm hoping to get a little bit of free time over the next few months where I can do some finish welding and paint the firewall and drop the engine in here and really start trying to get something going on this car, because my girls would really like to drive it. And if I could get it running, they could drive it whenever they want, you know. Try to make it safe for them. Just drive it whenever they feel like cruising it around. It's a real cool car, but you'd have had to have seen it when I first brought it home to understand how much friggin' work I've put into that car. I mean, to me, I can remember what it come home looking like, so I can appreciate it, you know. I can appreciate how it looks. So I know I'm kind of rambling, but wife and kids are running some errands right now, and it's just me. So just out here hanging out. Now you can really see them door panels. That's all Nomad stuff. I love it. So anyways, that's all I'm up to. Just out here kind of farting around. Took a while to get this the way it is. Just because I just got junk crammed everywhere that I need to go through. If it doesn't go to a car that I have, I need to send it on down the road. So thanks for stopping by Don's Hot Rod Garage. Really appreciate it. Catch you guys on the next video.